Director General in the Presidency and Secretary to Cabinet, Ms. Pindile Baleni, Acting Director General in the Department of International Relations and Cooperation, Ambassador Losi, members of the media, all protocol observed, good afternoon. My name is Ellen Haji, and I will be the Program Director for today's proceedings. The heads of mission designate will be called upon individually to present letters of credence or commission and letters of recall of their predecessors to the President of the Republic of South Africa. This will be done in accordance with safety regulations as guided by current COVID-19 Level 1 restrictions. We will now commence with the head of mission designate representing the Republic of Malawi, Her Excellency Mrs. Stella Hauya Ndau, and her spouse, Mr. Bernard Ndau. Please proceed, Your Excellency.
Designate of the Republic of Malawi to this beautiful rainbow nation of South Africa. It is indeed a privilege. Allow me to take this opportunity to convey home and Mr. President, the Republic of South Africa remains a strategic partner for Malawi, as the two countries have enjoyed a long trading history and they have been allies politically since Malawi's independence. And also the multilateral relationship through platforms such as the AU and now the SADC, where His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Chakwera is the chairperson and you are the chair of the Organ Trigger. That again has provided an opportunity for the two countries to deepen further this relationship for the benefit of our region. Your Excellency, I look forward to building on the foundations of mutual cooperation, which Your Excellency and your brother have already nurtured in the last few years. I'll do that by strengthening the existing instrument, hospitality and tourism, infrastructure development, defense, and security. I'm confident and I firmly believe that I'll have full support of Your Excellency and your government, as well as government agencies. At this juncture, I have the honor to present to you letters of recall of my predecessor and my letters of credence as High Commissioner to the Republic of South Africa. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ambassador Designate Ndau, please take position next to the President for the official photograph.
You and I will then be short by these two guys.
I can see Your Excellency.
Yes. Most welcome. Good luck with your mission. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.
I can already see you supporting. You hold her speech.
Oh, yeah.
You hold her bag.
I'm sure that is on my side.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now bid farewell to the President. Door openers, can you please let in the next ambassador designate? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the head of mission designate representing the Argentine Republic, His Excellency, Mr. Claudio Perez Palladino. He is accompanied by an embassy official, Mrs. Maria Segura. Please proceed.
Mr. President, I have the honor to convey to you the warmest regard of my President, Mr. Alberto Fernandez, and also his best wishes for the development of our rich relations in the good of our citizens. For me, it is really an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be here, because during the last 2 years, I was in charge of the direction of Sub-Saharan Africa, and South Africa was the main country. Always we had very good relations, and also I have another thing in my memory, that is when we started the period in the nowadays mandate. The first letter that I read was the one that you addressed to my president, Mr. Alberto Fernandez. Congratulations for his mandate, and also inviting him to have our bilateral commission. During these 2 years, I worked very hard with all the people of your government for this commission, and unfortunately, as we all know, COVID took away the possibility, but this year I am sure that we will able to do it, and that we will have our foreign minister here in the Republic of South Africa. Also, I would like to tell you that last year was the 30th anniversary of the relaunching of our relations. Really, these 30 years was a period where we were able to interact very positive, and we think that we have a very rich future for the relations of our countries and for the good of our people. So, finally, I have the honor to present you my letter of credence of Mr. Alberto Fernandez, my president, accredited me as ambassador plenipotentiary in African Republic, South African Republic, and also to the honor to present the letters of recall of my predecessor.
I now invite Ambassador Palladino to join the President for the official photograph. Mrs. Segura, you may join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now bid farewell to the President and egress. Door openers, please open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing Romania, Her Excellency Mrs. Monica Cecilia Sitaru. She is accompanied by her spouse, Mr. Cosma. You may proceed, Excellency.
Mr. President, Your Excellency, I am really honored to be today here on his so special occasion, and I would like to extend to Your Excellency the best wishes of well-being, peace and prosperity from the President of Romania, His Excellency Mr. Klaus Iohannis. For the last 3 decades, the Romanian people has watched with empathy and friendship the birth and spectacular growing of the new South Africa. In the spirit of the famous words of President Mandela, a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Romania and South Africa share traditionally very good relations. South Africa is the most important partner of Romania in sub-Saharan Africa, is one of the most important foreign investors in the Romanian economy, and is one of the most important partners in Africa in general. But of course, we have still a lot what can do to boost our relations in fields such as education, trade exchange, transportation, research. And I'm really honored to represent my country, Romania, in South Africa. And I would like to express my readiness to work hard for deepening and strengthening the bilateral relations for the mutual benefit of our countries. Last but not the least, I would like to bring to Your Excellency's kind attention the possibility to reopen South Africa resident embassy in Bucharest when conditions allow. Now, I am honored to present to Your Excellency the letter of recall of my predecessor and my letter of credence accrediting me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Romania to South Africa. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
I now invite Ambassador Sitaru to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Mr. Cosma, you may join the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may grace. Okay, door openers, you may open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing the State of Israel, His Excellency, Mr. Eliav Belatserkovsky. He is accompanied by his spouse, Mrs. Oliega. You may proceed, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, it is indeed a great honor for me to present my credentials as the Ambassador of the State of Israel to the Republic of South Africa. Our late President, Shimon Peres, used to say that there is no room for small dreams. Israel is known as a small country with big dreams. We try to fulfill these dreams, and for 75 years of our existence, we managed to create a full-fledged democracy, vibrant and open multicultural society characterized by good governance and the rule of law. Our current government, based on a rainbow coalition, is an excellent example of partnership between religious and secular, Jews and Arabs, people of European and of African origins, politicians and technocrats, all united under the good of fulfilling the dreams of the new generation, dreams that are way more ambitious and daring. Being a mostly desert country, Israel managed to develop state-of-the-art agricultural technologies. It is considered among the world leaders in water management. Tel Aviv is known as the Silicon Valley of the Middle East. Your Excellency, South Africa is a shining example of a peaceful and dignified transition. Under the enlightened and courageous leadership of Nelson Mandela, South Africa has been transformed into a dynamic democracy with an independent judicial system and free press. This transformation has been achieved through dialogue, the only way to move forward. Sharing the same democratic values, Israel is looking forward to upgrade our bilateral dialogue. There is so much we can do together in the fields of science and technology, education and training, food security and climate change. One example of such cooperation had occurred recently after our scientists from both our countries have worked together on dealing with COVID outbreak. We are also immensely proud of our joint project with our South African friends. We have been working together using Israeli methods to empower young women on leadership and self-development. In food security, we have been using Israeli plants and technologies to create vegetable gardens in schools. An Israeli NGO, Innovation Africa, has already connected hundreds of thousands of South Africans from rural areas of Limpopo to running water, using Israeli technology and expertise. We believe that there is a tremendous potential in us working together. Together, we can share dreams, and together, we can fulfill them. Your Excellency, I am honored to present you with the letter of recall of my predecessor and the letter of my credentials.
I now invite Ambassador Belatserkovsky to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Mrs. Oliega, you may take position next to the President for the official photograph.
Say
Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now take a bid of the, you may bid farewell to the President and egress. Thank you. Door openers, please open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the head of mission designate representing the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, Her Excellency Mrs. Librada Ella Asumu. She is accompanied by an embassy official, Mrs. Nchama Mvo. Please proceed.
Thank you, Excellency. It's a great privilege to be here today representing Equatorial Guinea. And in my behalf and on behalf of the head of state and all the people of Equatorial Guinea, we would like to really share this cooperation opportunity to improve the relationship between our two governments, but also the people and all the companies and all the culture of Equatorial Guinea and South Africa. It is also my privilege to share my belief in this actual cooperation. We have to, in my perspective, it's a very good opportunity to really go further on the cooperation, trying to really strengthen relationship, putting the people in the core of this relation, building capacities, building exchange and tourism, education, defense, security, agriculture, all the field of the sectors. I welcome all the people of South Africa and the government to share their experiences with our country. I am committed myself to do the best to improve what is already in place from these almost 15 years of cooperation. Please allow me now to present my letters of credence and before the recall of my predecessor. Thank you.
I now invite Ambassador Asumu to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Mrs. Nchama Mvo, please join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now bid farewell to the President and egress. Thank you very much. Door openers, can you please open the door for the next High Commissioner Designate. Can you wait, Your Excellency, until I announce you? Thank you. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the High Commissioner Designate representing the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, His Excellency Dr. Lavelle Francis. He is accompanied by an embassy official, Mrs. Mohammed Dilla. You may now proceed, Excellency. Please proceed. Thank you.
Mr. President, it is such an honor to meet you on this day where we have this lovely Caribbean weather. Yes, it feels very much like home. Yes. I have so much to say. For people of my generation from the Caribbean, coming to South Africa is almost a spiritual feeling, because when I was a child, freedom for South Africa was something we hoped for, something we prayed for, something we felt that we were intimately involved in, something we were willing to fight for. So when South Africa gained freedom, I was a child. I am here 30 years later as a man, as a High Commissioner representing my country. And I'll use that word again, spiritual. It's like a spiritual homecoming for me. So I am happy to be here. I'm pleased to be here. I bring you the best regards of my Prime Minister, my President, my government. We were a friend to your country in those times when you were fighting for freedom. We are a friend now when you are free. We are very much invested in a strong South Africa for now and for the future. I intend, in whatever little time I spend here, because life is short, that I work towards strengthening our relationship, and it is a pleasure to meet a person who was actually there in the fight. That's my personal feeling. Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to present to you, on one hand, a letter of recall of my predecessor and my letter of credence, Mr. President. Thank you.
I now invite Ambassador Francis to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you very much. Mrs. Mohammed Dilla, you may join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now egress. Thank you. Okay, door openers. Can you please open the door for the next ambassador designate? Just wait there. Thank you. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing the Republic of Ecuador, His Excellency, Mr. Juan Francisco Larrea Miño. He is here by himself. Your Excellency, you may now proceed.
Your Excellency, it's my pleasure to convey to you, Mr. President, the warm greetings of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ecuador, to you, to the people, and to the government of this beautiful country, South Africa. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations between Ecuador and South Africa in 1994, both countries have held excellent relations. The President of the Republic of Ecuador, in office since May last year, implemented diplomacy on the counter of bringing Ecuador close to the world and the world close to Ecuador. Under these premises, the Ecuadorian Foreign Ministry is committed to promote an active relationship with South Africa based on the principle of Albert. Your Excellency, as Ecuadorian ambassador to South Africa, I will tirelessly endeavor to further the cooperation between our two countries and enhance the friendly ties between our two people. I wish again to reiterate my profound gratitude for having been given the opportunity to undertake your extremely honorable and important mission. It is a great honor to present to Your Excellency the letter of credence by which the President of the Republic of Ecuador appointed me as ambassador to the beautiful country. I also have the honor to present the letter of record of my predecessor, Excellency. Excellency.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Excellency. Thank you very much. Thank you, Excellency.
I now invite Ambassador Larea Minho to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias y felicidades. Sí, gracias, señor. Door openers, you may now open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate of the Republic of Congo. You may proceed, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, it's a great honor for me and a privilege to be appointed by your colleague and brother, His Excellency Denis Sassou Nguesso, as extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador here in the Republic of South Africa. And I know that our two countries had nothing to prove politically, but we have a long way to go regarding the economic diplomacy. In this way, I will do all my best to boost the cooperation in very relevant areas such as agriculture, technology, education and training, tourism, energy, among others. I'm willing really to do my best to boost this cooperation. Now, Your Excellency, I have the privilege to hand to you the letters regarding my late predecessor, and the letter of Credence appointed me as ambassador in your beautiful country.
I now invite Ambassador Itua Apoyolo to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you very much. Mr. Ngamo Kuba, you may join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may grace. Thank you very much. Door openers, please open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing the United Mexican States, Her Excellency Mrs. Sara Valdez Bolaño. She is accompanied by her spouse, Dr. Susi. You may go ahead, you may come in, sorry. You may proceed.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Mr. President, I have the honor to convey to you President López Obrador's warmest greetings. I have been entrusted by him to further strengthen the strategic ties between Mexico and South Africa, building upon the steadfast friendship between our countries since 1993, as well as our shared values and aspirations. I will also endeavor to foster cooperation and economic relations, working jointly with my South African counterparts to promote inclusive and sustainable development in both our countries as well as in our relevant regions, and this for the well-being of our peoples. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you today my letters of credence as Ambassador to South Africa and the recall of my predecessor. Thank you.
I now invite Ambassador Valdez Bolaño to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Dr. Susi, you may join the President for the official photograph.
Soon.
Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may grace. Door openers, please open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the head of mission designate representing the Hellenic Republic of Greece, Mr. Georgios Arovasitas. He's accompanied by his spouse, Mrs. Katie Herbert. Please proceed, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, it is my privilege to convey to you and to the friendly people of South Africa the warmest regards of my President, Her Excellency Katerina Sakellarapoulou. No doubt, our two nations have always enjoyed sincere and strong relations dating back in history. It is my humble ambition to do my utmost during my present term of duty so as these relations get even stronger between two countries that share common values, ideals, and respect for the principles of democracy, human rights, and international law. Being an old friend that has served almost 3 decades ago in Cape Town, where my career began as Consul of Greece, I had the historical opportunity to personally meet with the great Nelson Mandela, who instantly became a source of guidance and inspiration for me. I'm delighted to witness the progress your lovely country has achieved ever since. To a great extent, a key factor remains the existence of a strong and vibrant Greek community in South Africa, which has contributed in so many ways to the well-being of this blessed country. For sure, it will continue to do so in the years to come. And now, Mr. President, please allow me to present you the letters of recall of my predecessor and the letters of my credence. Thank you.
I now invite Ambassador Aravositas to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Mrs. Herbert, you may join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now egress. Door openers, please open the door for the next ambassador designate. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, His Excellency Mr. Mohammed Hassan Esharif. He is accompanied by an embassy official, Mr. Ahmed Bayoush. You may proceed, Your Excellency. Please proceed.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. President, upon me has fallen the great honor of representing Algeria in South Africa, our most sure and constant political ally in the African continent. And it's my personal engagement to keep full to the brim the great reservoir of goodwill which exists in my country towards South African leaders and people. My authorities are willing to contribute towards furthering economic, cultural, and political bilateral understandings in the challenging task of creating the best cooperation instruments. The representatives of the Algerian institutions and me first have indeed been instructed to work wholeheartedly in favoring our partnership. I will spare no efforts to follow the lines decided by yourself and by President Abdelmajid Tebboune, your brother, especially at the occasion of the meetings you are going to hold with him. I am sure that I will receive the needed support and rely on your wise instructions to facilitate the carrying out of my mission. Saying that, I have the honor and privilege to present to your Excellency the letters recalling my predecessors and those accrediting me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Democratic People's Republic of Algeria to the Republic of South Africa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I now invite Ambassador Esharif to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Mr. Bayoush? Mr. Bayoush will join the President for the official photograph.
No problem. How can we forget? Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Congratulations, Your Excellency. You may now egress. Thank you. Door openers, you may now open the door for the next High Commissioner. Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the High Commissioner Designate representing New Zealand, Her Excellency Dr. Emma Rebecca Dunlop Bennett. And she is accompanied by a High Commission official, Ms. Rebecca Williams. You may proceed, Your Excellency.
Tēnā koe ki te rangatira, ngā mihi mahana kia koutou katoa e toku mai whenua o Aotearoa. Malawi suafua, Malelangi, Mama, o Whiona. Your Excellency, I stand before you bringing warm greetings from Aotearoa, New Zealand. My greetings are in Māori and Samoan to reflect my whakapapa. I am Māori, like Aotearoa's Governor-General, the Right Honourable Her Excellency Dame Cindy Kiro, as well as the Minister for Foreign Affairs, the Honourable Minister Mahuta. And I am Samoan, as is Aotearoa's Deputy Associate Minister for Foreign Affairs, the Honourable, oops.
It's okay. It's okay.
Perfect.
It's a wonderful, wonderful garment.
Apologies.
No problem. Lovely.
That's fine. Apologies, sir. So I am Samoan, like the Associate Minister for Foreign Affairs, the Right Honourable Minister Opito William Seal, and I bring their warm greetings to you. Your Excellency, I am just so absolutely delighted to be here and to serve Aotearoa in your country. It's a position that I have worked towards for many years, having spent some time here in your country back in 1999.
Wow.
And so I am just so absolutely blessed to be here. The relationship with the Republic of South Africa is one that Aotearoa looks upon like whanaungatanga. That is a deep sense of connection that is enduring, based on a set of common values, our people-to-people links, as well as our respect for culture. And it is that whanaungatanga, Your Excellency, that will guide my work here in your country. For Aotearoa, it is definitely important to us to deepen our connection with the Republic of South Africa, and to do so by taking a partnership approach, and a partnership approach that places people at its heart. As we go forward together, cutting across shared interests in foreign policy, in trade, in peace and stability, as well as in areas where our interests converge multilaterally, I do look forward to working closely with you and your government. And on that note, I am looking forward to our senior officials meeting, which the Republic of South Africa will be hosting later this year. But I acknowledge to Your Excellency that how awe we are of your deep commitment to and leadership of this great continent. So, e te rangatira, lau awhionga, Your Excellency, it is with honour that I present a letter of recall of my predecessor, and that it is with great honour that I present to you a letter of credence by which Aotearoa, New Zealand, has appointed me to be a High Commissioner for the Republic of South Africa based here in Equatorial. Thank you, sir. Yes, would you mind? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So New Zealand is Aotearoa.
Aotearoa, that is how we say it in Māori. It is, sir.
I now know it is Aotearoa.
I now invite High Commissioner Dunlop Bennett to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you. Ms. Williams, you may join the President for the official photograph.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. This will be a wonderful mission. I love you, Prime Minister. I know it's not every time. And well aligned on a number of issues. We're very blessed. Thank you and giving me greetings. Thank you so much. Thank you. So well. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, High Commissioner. You may now egress. Thank you. Door openers, can you please open the door for the next ambassador? Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the ambassador designate representing the Republic of Cuba, His Excellency Mr. Enrique Horta Gonzalez, and he is accompanied by an embassy official, Mrs. Maria Surya Rosaba. Please proceed, Your Excellency.
Mr. President, as you know, the relation between Cuba and South Africa has been based in a very historic, strong relation of friendship and solidarity. I'm really honored to be representative of the Cuban people and the government in South Africa. The relations between South Africa and Cuba, they have a very well heard. And we have a lot of potential in economical and commercial fields to increase that kind of cooperation. Also, in the multilateral affairs, and the cooperation is excellent between both governments. Especially, I want to spread the gratitude of my government and my people for the strong support that we always have from South Africa, especially in the fights against the criminal blockade against our country. A blockade that is imposed by the United States more than 60 years. So our endless gratitude to South Africa for that support. Let me take this opportunity also to express my commitment that I will work with South Africa in order to strengthen that relation and put it in a higher level. Now, Excellency, I have the honor to present the letter of credence by accrediting me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Cuba to Republic of South Africa. Yes, of course. It's correct.
I now invite Ambassador Gonzalez to take position next to the President for the official photograph. Thank you, Mrs. Surya Rosaba. Please join the President for the official photograph. Congratulations, Your Excellency. Felicidades, Su Excelencia, y muchas gracias. Mr. President, Directors General, members of the media, we have now come to the end of our proceedings for today. And I would like to thank everybody for their presence, especially the Excellency, Mr. President. Thank you. We have finished.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to you, the openers. Thank you for all your good work. And thank